What's up, y'all? Welcome to Shay's Tube, and thank you so much for tuning in. Let me make sure everything is right over here, okay? But anyway, today is Monday. Well, actually, it's Tuesday now, the 14th of May. And I hope you guys had a great Monday and a great Mother's Day as well, and a great weekend. My weekend was good. My Mother's Day went well. And Monday went good for me too. And I'm just blessed to be here. All right. Let me turn this down a little bit. It seems like this thing is pretty loud. Hold on. Let me see how loud this is. Okay. I think that may be a little bit better. Let me see right there. I think that's a little bit better to stay on mic, y'all. But anyway, tonight, guys, we're going to be talking about deed fraud. Deed fraud, you guys, is on the rise right now. And you guys remember when I told you about the story of Zina Thomas? Well, I'm going to recap that again and try to give you an update if I can regarding her. And I want to tell you guys about deed fraud, maybe two ways people can actually steal your house right from underneath you. And I'm going to tell you how to protect yourself as well. Okay. And then I'm going to try to tell you guys about this crazy ass mother, okay, who posed as someone else to bully and talk about her own daughter. So I'm going to try to put that in here tonight. Hopefully I'll be able to get it in there. If I don't, because it's too late or something, then I'll definitely talk about that tomorrow. But I'm definitely going to try to talk about her, though. That's on everything. All right. But before we go ahead and start off with this live, I want to ask you guys to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed this content tonight, if you learned something. Also, subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed, and hit that bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Again, like, subscribe, hit that bell. You can also leave a comment if you watch this in a replay, or if you're watching it in the bushes, from the bushes, and you want to leave a comment after this is over, you can do that. All right. Welcome to everybody in the bushes. Welcome to everybody who watches this in the replay. And let's see who's over here in the chat. Okay, Carl, thank you so much for tuning in. Okay, so you say you're in bed. Okay, I know, because I know it's pretty late where you're at and stuff like that. So it's cool. Thank you for having me on and everything. All right. Appreciate you. Have a good night's sleep and a good day at work, Carl. All right, officer. Officer, I wish I could do that. The thing I can't do it, because I'm, kind of hoarse from this allergy and stuff like that. But anyway, I'm so silly, y'all. But let's go ahead and do the Copyright Disclaimer Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, research, and etc. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area, will be in my comment area, and a little of it is scrolling across that screen right there. All right, let me take Carl's message down real quick. All right. And also, y'all, if y'all want to show support for this channel, besides thumbing up and all that stuff right there, you can also do a Cash App and $Shades too to show support for the channel as well. And thank you in advance. And I forgot to tell Carl, thank you again for his Cash App donation that he did the other day. He actually did it for Mother's Day. So I appreciate you, Carl. All right. Let's go ahead. So how was you guys' Mother's Day? Did y'all get any gifts? Did you spend time with your kids? Did you get phone calls or what? Like I said, mine was pretty good. I got a few gifts and everything. And you know what, y'all? I ended up working on Mother's Day because I actually forgot all about it. So I had already put in my schedule to work. But at the same time, I still enjoyed myself. I still went out to eat. I did that. I didn't get a chance to go to the park or anything like I was planning on doing, but I did that today, actually. I didn't go to the park, but I went to the mall and stuff. So it was a good day. It was a good day yesterday, too. And here we go. Hold on, y'all. Just start this shit every night. Let me see. Let me just put my thing on because I don't need that to come through. But yeah, like I was saying, I had a good, weekend and everything. Okay, so let's go ahead and start off with this live because we don't want to be on here too long. And y'all, I already took my shower, so as soon as I get off this live, I can definitely just get in bed and stuff. I haven't took my allergy pills already. Only thing I got to do when I get off this live is take my well, you're not really supposed to take vitamins at night, but I'm gonna take mine because I forgot to take it earlier. So I'm gonna take that vitamin before I go to bed and stuff like that. All right. And I'm not sleepy. So let me try to get the sleepy voice out of my system and stuff. I'm not sleepy yet. It seems like every time I get on this damn live, though, I don't be sleepy before I start the live. And then all of a sudden I start getting sleepy. Much like when I be out driving, I don't even be sleepy before I start driving sometimes. And then all of a sudden I get, tired. That's crazy. But if I go home, I wake right back up and then I go in there and start unpacking and fixing up my house. And this is almost done. I'm gonna put a picture up of part of my bathroom that I did. I made some changes in my little bathroom area. So I'm gonna put that up and let you guys see that. Not on my actual bathroom yet, but the one little part where where the toilet is and stuff. I added some more stuff and made it look a little bit better and stuff. But I can't wait till I'm finished everything so I can show you guys and things. And I went to I went somewhere. I'm trying to think. I go to so many stores I can't even remember. But anyway, I don't even remember, guys. But check out my Dollar Tree haul video, and you will see the stores that I went to besides Dollar Tree. Check that out. Also check out my shorts. I'm trying to get to the daggone lake so I can actually do the daggone challenge if I don't be scared out there on the lake, so I can have a different video. So I'm gonna see if I can do that sometime this week so I can put that up. But until then, I'll be still posting the rest of my videos that I did last week. Hey, Young Riz, how you doing, hon? Thank you so much for tuning in. Good morning to you. Happy and blessed Tuesday. And how are you doing? Y'all, don't forget to show Young Riz some love and check out his place over there where he raps and stuff. And check out his intro song, Hand Drop. It's the shit, y'all. So check that out too. All right. All right. So anyway, let's go ahead and get this topic on going. Okay. Let's see here. So we're going to be talking about defraud. Okay. So let's go ahead and do topic. That's good, hon. I'm so glad you're doing good. All right. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So let me go ahead and change this header right here real quick. Hold on, banner. So we're going to do, this is the topic tonight. Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. And one day this week, I'm going to do an open panel. I'll come on in the daytime to do that. Let's see. I'm changing my schedule again so I can come home a little bit earlier. And I'm going to go to work a little bit earlier so I can get this damn house done. It need to be done because we've been here for 2 months and still the damn stuff got boxes all over the place. So I think I'm just working too much. Y'all, I did 50 some hours of work last week anyway. Probably 30 something of them over the weekend. So yeah, I'll be working. Let's see. Where is that damn thing at? Oh, here it is right here. I can never find that. So anyway, let's go ahead and do this. All right. So anyway, a couple months ago, I told you guys about Zina Thomas, right? And Zina Thomas was the Detroit nonprofit housing director who stole over 30 properties in a deed fraud scheme. And that's according to the feds, all right? Dina was tasked with running the home ownership program for a Detroit nonprofit in helping people avoid losing their homes to foreclosure. That's what she was doing, y'all. Anyway, Dina did some type of fraud scheme, okay? Let's see. Hold on, let me just go ahead. Now, anyway, before I start telling you about her real quick, let me let you know that the nonprofit housing thing provides assistance to the city's low-income residents, just like in any other city. You have these type of programs that HUD and things like that will help low-income people get homes and things like that. Now, Thomas used her position as director to coordinate with other people to steal 30 homes across Wayne County. Now, the scheme that she did involved her and others filing multiple fake quitclaim deeds, which frequently transferring the target properties from the victim owners to non-existent owners before ultimately selling the properties to unwitting third parties. So I guess interim owners, I don't know what type of owners those are. I need to look that up. It's probably fake people or something like that. I don't know. But that's what she was doing. Anyway, the deeds looked like they were legitimate. All right. Because, let's see, because they were falsely notarized by Thomas or either another person. Now, along with filing with the Register of Deeds, Thomas also emailed the county treasurer's office fake driver's license to prevent a foreclosure from going forward. She had received some payment through wire transfers that was deposited into her bank account or into a bank account associated with a realty company she had set up. From there, the funds were transferred to her personal bank account, stupid ass. The scheme targeted mostly low income people facing potential foreclosure. So, that was a crazy ass thing, y'all. Let's see what Intrium, what is the name of that? Intrium owners is first. Let's go ahead and see what that is. I don't know what that is. Let's do this. And then I'm going to tell you guys what charges she was charged with. Hold on. Because, of course, I got a whole case. We're not going to go over her whole case. This is long. Wait, damn it. Let's do it like this. Intrium. So let's see. Hold on, Intrium. The hell did I just do up here? Let's see. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Y'all know it's late. Okay, let's see. Intrium. What the heck am I doing here? Okay, let me do this right here. If y'all can see this weird shit that I be doing on camera, y'all would be laughing. Intrium. What did I just say? Intrium buyers. I knew I was gonna forget. Let's see what that. I think that's right. Okay, so wait, this couldn't be right. Hold on, let me go back to the actual story. Let me see. Hold on, where is that at, y'all? This girl at Intrium. Let's see what I said she was. Hold on, let me look at that word and see what it is. Hold on, yeah, it's owners. I knew I did the wrong thing. I knew I put the wrong thing up there. Owners. Let's see. Owners. Let's see what this is. So Intrium owner. Hold on. Let me see the best. A real simple definition. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see. So it says a co-owner. Wait, no. Hold on. Let me see. For real estate, let's see what that means. Oh, so okay, it means the person whose name appears on the adoption agreement who is establishing the IRA construction manager. Let me see what these damn people are talking about, y'all. Damn. Let's see if this is the right one. Hold on. Let me see. These people going into, let's see, going into other shit. Hold on, let me find the actual damn definition. Hold on, y'all. I can't find the actual definition. You got it right here. Okay, hold on. I guess it's a temporary owner until the actual person gets the property. That's what I'm thinking that is. Okay, let me just make sure if this is correct. Oh, nope, that's not it. Let's see. Yeah, it says a temporary use to which, well, Intrium's use is a temporary use. So I'm thinking that an Intrium owner is a temporary person, a temporary owner until the true owner or the true fake fraudulent owner gets the property. That's what I'm thinking. Let's see if I can find any more information on that to see. Damn, these people go all around the world, but I think that's exactly what that is. Let me just put it like this. Let me put definition. Let's make sure we're right. You know what I'm saying, y'all? Let's make sure. Let's see. They have it right here, but damn. I do think it's a temporary owner until the real one come to buy the property or whatever the case is. Let's see. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know for sure. Let's see. But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna find it before I get through today. Hopefully, if not today, I'll get it and then I'll let you guys know because want to make sure. Let's see what they say right here. They're going through a whole damn book right here, though. Let's see. Saying right here, the interim owner entity is the sole owner of the property. I don't know. Let's see. But I still say that the person who buy the property, the interim owner owns that until the original person, not the original, but the person who's buying the property gets it and become the sole owner, I think. But we'll find it. We'll find it because I'm gonna keep on looking it up until I see a simple definition. There's a definition here, but it's too long, and I need just a very simple definition. But let's just go ahead and finish talking about this lady first, then we'll go back and look that up later because this is gonna take a long time for me to find that. I can tell. Anyway, as I was saying, this lady did fake deeds that look legitimate and everything. She had herself notarized the deeds and everything. Okay. Um, she emailed the county treasurer's office fake driver's license to prevent a foreclosure from going forward. And of course, she was paid. And then she was paid through wire transfers, which is another charge that was deposited into a bank account that was associated with the realty company she had set up. And then after that, she transferred those funds into her own personal bank account. All right. I don't know, when people do these schemes and stuff, I don't know why they just don't really think it out fully. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Tony Bands, thank you so much for tuning in, showing support. Y'all make sure y'all show Tony Bands some support as well. Y'all happy and blessed Tuesday too, okay? But like I was saying, I don't know why people don't think out things fully before they actually do it. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, it just sounds stupid the way she did this in the first place. You know, she kind of reminds me of somebody, and then she also reminds me of this dude, um, Mr. Brown, the one I was telling you guys about a couple months ago, who he was doing something similar. However, he wasn't buying any properties. What he was doing is that he came into the thing as a manager over the property. Even though everybody was buying their homes, he was like a homeowner association. I'm gonna put it like that. He was managing the whole property. So he had people paying him their mortgage payment. Okay. I'm not joking. All right. And he was supposed to be taking it to the actual mortgage company. Okay. The people who own all of the properties. He wasn't doing that. What he was doing it with some of the mortgage payments, but not all. He would take a percentage out of those payments too and keep it for himself. So I don't know if they were watching him or what, but I know one day the feds came out there at his door and they arrested him. This psycho man painted his whole driveway white. Okay. He painted all of his appliances black. And then he was pretending to be rich, right? When he first came into our subdivision, he was pretending to be rich. I told you guys about him before. And I am about the only person who knew that he was a fake, okay? Because I'm like, if this dude is so rich, why does his teeth look like they look? Okay, that's the first thing that I noticed. And then I was like, well, maybe he don't like going to the dentist, okay? But still. And then I started looking at his shoes and just certain things, his nails, just certain things that I was looking at, and it just wasn't adding up. And just looking at him, I just knew he was lying. You know what I'm saying? You know how sometimes you can just tell a thief when you see them? Well, I knew that he was lying. And I was telling people this dude wasn't the person he said he was. He was using alias names and everything. And nobody really believed me, even though I actually researched this dude. Okay, I really did, because he wanted me to work for him. And I did ended up doing the newsletters for our home, our subdivision, you know, and I ended up doing that and passing out flyers and stuff like that. Had my daughter help me and stuff like that. But I still had to find out who he was because I just did not believe I just did not believe he was everything that he said he was. He just was very, very I can't even describe it. Very just shady type of dude. You know what I'm saying? And so I looked him up, and when I looked him up, because he had an alias name, I don't know how I found him, but I found him, and that's when I seen that little article. He was all on the news, right? Um, the news people were questioning him because what he did, he had set up a fake daycare summer camp program, right? And he had all the parents pay a registration fee, and he just basically took their money. The camp never opened up or anything else, and they was complaining about it. He never got in trouble about that either. He got away with that. Okay, so I saw that, you know, and then I started looking him up, and he was using, many different names. I don't know how I found him out, but I did find him. And this dude had a long rap sheet. I'm not gonna lie, from aggravated assault, he got charged with it, to a bunch of other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Along with stealing money, and things like that, mortgage fraud, and things like that. So when he came to ATL, he was still doing mortgage frauds and stuff, and getting people properties and things like that. And so he came over there. I don't know why this company hired him. I don't know. I just don't know. He came over there, pretending like he was the manager. He was manager and all that, but he was pretending like he was this rich dude that he was also an investor and things like that. So this dude, when like I said, I started working for him, like far as giving out, doing a monthly newsletter and things like that for the subdivision. So he wanted me to get him a car. All right, and because he claimed that he could not get it because of some reason I can't remember. Anyway, I know that he couldn't get it because he was using alias names and fake shit and things like that. So anyway, I talked to Dave, and he was like, "Sure, we can go ahead and do it. Just make sure he paid the down payment and all that and the notes." And I said, "Okay, cool." So he was like, "What can I do for you?" So I said, "What you could do for me is go ahead and get my whole entire house painted like I want it to be painted, do my carpeting over, put a fence outside, and some other stuff I had him do." He did all of that. So I went up to the car lot with him and got the car and everything, put it in my name and everything, and he put the down payment on it and everything, and he took the car and all that, right? I ended up having to take the car back from him some months later because he was missing car notes and shit like that, and David was paying it a couple of times, and after that I was like, forget that shit. I just took it back from him. One of my neighbors, this is a long story, when he had met this chick who was bisexual, right? And she was bipolar too, right? She ended up, they used to get into altercations, right? She ended up stabbing him, right? And so he went to the hospital, emergency room, or whatever the case is, and they ended up, it was this other lady named Diane who liked him too because she thought he had a bunch of money. So anyway, she is the one who bought me the car back to me, okay? So when she bought the car back to me, she gave me the keys and stuff and everything. And I was like, cool, because I was going to get it repossessed anyway, but you have to go through the courts to do all that, right? But when she bought it to me, I was like, fuck that, I'm keeping the car. So when he got out of the hospital, I don't know if he called me up. Yeah, he did call me up first. He asked me, why did I take the car? And I said, I didn't take anything. It was brought to me. Okay. And he was like, well, he gonna come by and come and get the car. I said, well, you're not gonna get it. That's what I told him because you didn't pay the car notes. He was like, yes, I am. Okay. So he came knocking on my door and shit. So I actually opened the door, and he was like, I can't remember what he said, but I know one damn thing he said he was gonna call the police, and I told him to call him. And so he did call the police. So the police came and stuff. It was a white police officer. He came. You know what that police officer told me? He was like, first he asked me how did I get the car. It was a sports utility vehicle, not a car. I said, well, it was a neighbor who brought it down to me and stuff. And he was like, okay. He was like, by law, you cannot take the car back, the sports utility vehicle from him unless you go to court and do the proper repossession thing. And I was like, yeah, okay, I do know. But that was nice when I didn't say it like that, but I said, yes, I do know. But somebody bought it to me. And so he was like, he was going to pretend, the officer told me he was going to pretend like he didn't know how the car got there. And don't worry about it because he can't get it back, point blank. And the officer left. And so Mr. Brown never got the car back or any damn thing else. So I drove the sports utility vehicle for a while, but he had damn rims on it and stuff. Like those rims cost a lot. He had did that to it and stuff, and it was white. It was a beautiful truck and stuff. And I kept it for about a couple of months, but I ended up selling it back to the car dealership for $1. Okay, so it won't be no repo or anything, and no voluntary repo. And so they bought it back from me, right, for $1, right? And I left the rims and stuff on it because I didn't want it. And the reason why I sold it to them is because Mr. Brown was into some shady stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't know if people were looking for him, and people were thinking that him and I was related or some other shit. And I was like, I don't want nobody coming here shooting in the car and stuff like that. And me and my kids are in this truck. But the truck was real nice. I mean, every time I would like be in the truck and shit and get out of it, somebody would tell me somebody looking at your truck, they trying to steal your rims off, all types of bullshit. So that was another reason why I took the truck back. But it was really, really nice. Okay. It really was. I forgot it costed a lot too with his perpetrating ass. But anyway, he was a fraud, okay, and he was doing a lot of little illegal shit. This dude was such a fraud that he went around convincing people that he was this rich investor, right? And he had people doing all types of work for free. They thought they were going to get paid, but he never did pay them. Just like all the work that got done on my house, he never paid for any of that. Okay, he just tricked those people because he was a manipulator, right? And he was a con man, right? So he could easily trick people, but he couldn't trick me. You know what I'm saying? Even with the car, I wanted him to do things for me for my house. Okay, so that's the reason why I went on and did the car thing. And I was like, if you don't pay the fucking car note, I'll just come back and get it. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what I did. But yet my house was still done. You know, I still had the nice fence and everything. You know, I mean, I had the house painted like I wanted it, and every damn thing else. Some of the other people around there was jealous and shit. I mean, it was just a trip. But this dude was a hot ass mess. And this is who this lady reminds me of. Besides some another person she reminds me of too doing this mortgage shit. But she definitely reminds me of him. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, when people do all this stuff, I don't understand why they don't just really sit down and think about how to do it and how not to get caught. You know what I'm saying? And then they get greedy. When they get away with something one or two times, they don't stop. They just keep on going and going and going until their asses get caught. Now, this lady right here, because I went on and pulled up her rap sheet, right? Okay, let me see. Hold on, let me go to it real quick. I actually screenshot it because I don't want to read the whole thing. So this lady, Zina Thomas, okay, let's see. They say on or about the dates of April the 22nd, 2022 to present in the county of Wayne in the Eastern District of Michigan, the defendant violated all these things. Okay, she got these charges: wire fraud, conspiracy to commit wire fraud, money laundering, aggravated identity theft. Now, as far as what she actually gets convicted of, I don't know yet because obviously she hasn't went to trial or anything else, but those are her charges. She has how many counts? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 4 counts. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 of them. And again, like I said, I don't understand why she just didn't sit down and think this out really well. You know, I mean, clearly somebody would be able to tell something is going on. And then what about the people? And that's another thing too. How can you be so stupid? The people you're supposed to be saving from foreclosure, you tricked them. Did she not think they weren't going to complain? That's stupid. Did she really think they were that slow that these people would not complain and say she did not stop? She lied and said she was saving their home, and she didn't. And she ended up assuming what different people names and things like that, or had fake buyers buy the property. This is crazy. Let me see what else did I find on Zina. Let's see. I looked up here. I didn't see any more updates about her either. Besides the stuff that I told you guys before. Wait. Let me see real quick, y'all. But it's fascinating though to see these people do all these crimes, right? And you know, when you read all this shit, you be like, how did they not know they were gonna get caught eventually? This lady is 60 years old. Too old to be doing all this shit. Nice looking lady. She don't even look 60. She look younger. So yeah, let's see. I don't see anything updated on her either. I know I looked before and didn't see anything. Nothing else more. Let's see. I don't see that. 30 houses. Charged for stealing 30 houses, okay? And she had over 25 years of a housing experience as a real estate agent and a housing inspector and mortgage broker. She messed up her entire career to steal houses and to get money, to steal houses underneath these people who were going through foreclosure, get the houses, have fake buyers. She gets the property and get paid or whatever the case is, get the money and put that damn money into her fake business account and then transfer it over to her account. Something like that shit. That is crazy. Let's see. She was running a deed fraud scheme, like I just said before, and they updated this March the 5th, 2024. Let's see. And that one house she was staying in, like I told you guys before, her Mansfield house, she must have acquired that through some type of fraud as well, because they made her leave that home. Because they said she had no legal right to live there. She was charged with stealing that home as well, and 30 others, and 30 others. Now that's stupid as hell. You're gonna do a whole stealing houses and shit, and then you're gonna actually steal the one you're living in, thinking that they will never find out. You know, every single damn body I know who steal homes and shit, they end up being out of the houses or end up going to jail or prison. And she ran that little scheme for over 2 years too. I wonder what made her start doing this though, for real. So let's see. I don't see any other updates on her either. But when I get some more, I'm going to definitely be letting you guys know about what happened. This lady had dozens of fake driver's license, D's, and DTE bills. And she, you know what, she did all this shit during the CV-19 pandemic. You know, a lot of people was doing those damn fraud things like that because they know a lot of offices were closed up. You know, people were doing a lot of things through mail, through computer and things like that. So it was easier to do things. This is crazy, man. Yeah, see, she uploaded her documents, including fake driver's license and fake DTE energy bills with account numbers linked to Morgan. She loaded those on her computer. See, they would claim a house was owner occupied, and then they flagged it in the treasurer's system to get it removed from the foreclosure list. And then they allegedly uploaded documents, including fake driver's license and fake DTE energy bills with account numbers linked to Morgan. Then they allegedly created fake deeds, appearing to transfer the homes to a fake company or person without the real owner's knowledge. Then they sold some of these homes. The federal government the federal government says, of course, any buyers don't actually have any rights to the homes with fake deeds because Morgan didn't have any right to sell them. Anyway, the when they was doing that, all that bull crap, and I guess because people were complaining and thinking, you know, I guess because they lost their homes or whatever the case is, it caught the attention of the Wayne County Register of Deeds Mortgage and Deed Fraud Unit last year, after the alleged victims who legally own a few of those homes told officials that somebody else was claiming that they own their homes. So the fraud unit reported Morgan's activity to the FBI, and then they conducted a criminal investigation with the Detroit Police Department and the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development Office of Inspector General. So all it takes is one person to tell. So always remember that when y'all be sitting around here doing all these little schemes and running your damn mouth, it takes one person to tell. And then if it sounds like, even if it don't sound like you telling the truth, once you tell something to the fraud division for mortgage fraud or the FBI mortgage fraud division, because they also have a fraud division for mortgage fraud, they're going to investigate point blank. So that's why I don't understand how this lady was doing all this stuff and did not realize that people would realize what she was doing and then go complain. I don't understand why she didn't know this. And when I look at this lady, she does not look like she's stupid or slow. So I'm trying to figure out what happened here. She done stole houses. Even the damn house she was living in, she wasn't legally supposed to be there. The house that she was living in was actually owned by an investor. How the hell can you believe? Honestly, let's look at this. How can you comfortably live in a house that you know you done damn stole, right? And you don't, and you know anytime somebody could find out and come and put your ass out. How can you comfortably live in a house like that and say it's yours and have a whole fake life? How can you do this? One of the people that listen, y'all, this lady right here is a hot ass mess. Listen. So this lady, along with her associates, who was also doing this with her, they created fake deeds for a leisure property. Then Morgan allegedly sold it and several other houses to a victim. What? Who wrote a $33,000 check to ZT Realty. Then that check was deposited into Morgan's ZT Realty LLC bank account. Stupid ass. The FBI also has records of two $5,000 transfers from that account through Zelle to the Wayne County Treasurer's Office employee. Finally, it has records of Morgan transferring $12,000 from the account to her personal bank account. And since that was more than $10,000 and it's from an illegal activity, those transfers would qualify as money laundering. She did 20 additional transfers through Cash App between Morgan and her associates last year. It also tracked more than 1,000 calls between Morgan and three associates, with many happening after business hours. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Let's see what they're talking about right here. So she just really thought she was gonna get away with this. I just don't understand how. Maybe if she wasn't taking foreclosure properties from people who actually stand in the houses, maybe she would have got away with it. I don't know. Because when you start dealing with stealing homes from banks and shit and things like that and investors and stuff, and they start looking into everything, your ass is going to get caught. You may not get caught at first, but eventually you will be. And I'm just still trying to figure out how she was living in a home and was being comfortable in that home, knowing deep down inside that one day they're going to find out and then they're going to put her ass out of the home. Goodness. Out of everything you steal, who in the hell steal homes? Let's keep this for real and then live in one. At least buy your own home legit, which she wouldn't have, because if she would have used the money that she got from her scams and shit, her schemes and shit, they still would confiscate her house because they're going to say she bought it with money that she got illegally. So I'm like, crazy, man. And then when you look at this woman, like I said before, it just does not look like she would be doing this. Let me show y'all what she looked like. It just does not. You know what I'm saying? A smart lady. But you know what? A lot of times these people be looking smart. They do be smart and look convincing and look like you can trust them, and they be fucking criminals. Let me show y'all. What's this damn mouse thing at? Wait a minute, hold on. Where's this cursor thing at? Hold on, y'all. Wait, I can't even find a damn thing on here. Hold on. Okay. Now y'all know good and damn well she don't look like she would be doing that. Y'all know she don't. She look like a regular lady, a law-abiding citizen, and just paying her taxes and living legal. And instead, this lady was living illegally. Hold on for a minute, y'all. Yeah. I had to get me some water because my voice was getting like what? I can't be drinking too much water though, because dang, when I get ready to go to bed, I'm gonna have to go to pee 50,000 times. Too much information, right? But for real, drinking all this water. But you look at this woman, it does not look like she would have been doing this. And I can honestly see how these homeowners who were about to go into foreclosure trusted her because they thought that she was actually doing the right thing. Now her ass is sitting up in federal prison, waiting on to go to court, I guess, the trial or whatever the case is. And then she's probably going to be in there. I don't know. If they get her on all these charges, she could be in there for a long time, a long, long time. Don't even make no sense, man. And then if you go and read her entire paperwork, damn, you would see it's a lot of stuff. I don't know how many years she can get. Shit, it may be 10, 20, who knows? This lady said her home was stolen 2 times. She said, I have paperwork. My money was stolen each time I had to pay to keep my home. It was sold to different people while I was living in it and paying taxes. Still have receipt, but they said I did not pay. Please get in touch with me. I have proof with the housing coalition. No, excuse me, housing coalition was done to people. They should have been happy. She just wrote this 10 weeks ago. Her home was stolen 2 times. And her money was stolen too. This is crazy, man. I mean, I don't know. How can people live with themselves stealing properties right underneath people? You know, it's one thing to steal vacant homes, okay? You just pretend like, go buy a home and you do all this shit. But to steal a home from somebody who's staying in it and pretending like you're going to help them out of foreclosure and things like that, those type of people need to be taken out to a field and beat the hell out of, for real. It's one thing to steal a home, but you're going to steal a home that somebody else is in? At least get one that's empty. Okay? So, crazy, man. I just don't know. So, like I said, when I get more updated information on her, I'm going to definitely let you guys know because I don't see any more updated information on her. But to tie in with my other topic, that's the reason why I wanted to talk about her first, because I'm going to tell you about 2 scams that they do when they get your property, and things like that. This lady is all over the damn news, man, everywhere. All on Lipstick Alley and everything. They got the whole article on here, man. Let's see what some of these people are saying right here. Hold on. Okay, this is a lady. This lady right here said, when I purchased my home 44 years ago, the juris broker that handled the sale for the owner did something similar to several black women that had purchased homes, and his old behind ended up in prison where he should have been. I checked to make sure my home was, this damn scared, was properly deeded to me, and I was happy it was. This Negro woman preying on her own race allegedly is very sad. A lot of them do this on their own race. Somebody said lock all involved up and show no mercy. I hate stuff like this. Most of the people she defrauded are most likely over 50, and we're doing everything they could to hold onto property they purchased or inherited. This is the type of person who played solidarity and blackness to gain the trust of the black clients. We know the elders guards drops when an educated, helpful youngster smiles at them and addresses them by title. She should be shunned in the community. Very greedy person. Ooh, somebody calling her names. I ain't gonna read that. I'm not gonna read that one right there. Wow, they went in. Somebody said constantly check online the recorder of deeds in your area to make sure your name is on the deed. And if not, report it as fraud to that office. I check mines monthly. Yeah, I don't understand how people don't check on their homes. That's one way you can check to see. All right. Because I don't understand how people be in these homes and don't check stuff. Listen, before I moved into this house right here, I'm not gonna lie, I went to check on it. I checked it, y'all, because people have so many scams here and schemes. I had to go check the ownership and everything, and I actually did. I really did, because you're not going to be getting my money. You're talking about $7,000 I paid. Please, you know what I'm saying? Let's see what somebody's saying here. Let's see here. Somebody says she's an evil predator. I hope she spends the rest of her life in prison. But you know what? Some people think stealing homes and shit is nothing bad. All right, when it is, because when you steal homes, okay, especially ones that people are living in, I mean, what can be lower than that? All right. And then if you're not stealing, if just say you're just stealing homes, okay, that you didn't get these homes legally and you're using other people's identification and stuff like that, the people you're hurting are the people who you're using, the people you're using, the people, I can't even put this in words at night. You know, the people identities you're using. These are the people you're hurting, okay? You're messing up their credit. You're using their credit. You're making their utilization go up. You're doing all types of stuff. If you don't pay the mortgage payment, they're going to have, if they don't find out about it, they can have bad credit. It's just so much stuff you can do to them by using their identification. You're using their social security number. You're probably doing other credit with it and things like that. So you are hurting people. All right. And then if you're stealing money from the bank, you're hurting consumers in the long run. This is why banks have all these crazy charges and things like that. Just like if you steal stuff from stores, you're hurting the consumers in the long run, because when they have a bunch of people stealing things and they stealing a lot, they end up raising prices for the consumers to make up that money they lost in those thefts. So don't think you're not hurting people because you're stealing just homes. If you're stealing homes that people are in and they think you're helping them, keep their home, and you're not, hell, you're giving them mental stress. You put them in a position where they're going to be homeless. You're taking something that they invested in, they put their money into, and everything. So that's the lowest of the lowest. You're a piece of scum. Let's keep it real. Hey, Street Poor, thank you so much for coming in, showing support, hon. How are you today? Happy and blessed Tuesday to you. Y'all make sure y'all go show Street Poor some love and respect, y'all, okay? And support too, okay? Yeah, so it is what it is. Like I just said, you can't trust a thief. We already know this. You just can't trust them. Let's see what else some people said here. Somebody said Detroit has so many abandoned, empty homes. Why steal someone's property? And I said the same thing. Damn, you could have went and got a brand new home. Shit, underneath the fake stuff. I mean, make no sense. Hopefully, they can get their properties back. Somebody said they hope they can get their properties back. Well, this one lady said ghetto girl with a degree. No, not ghetto girl, a thief with a degree. Okay, there's a lot of thieves with degrees. Because somebody went to college don't mean they can't be a thief. And this happens all over. It's just not in Detroit. People do this shit all over. Somebody said if the quick claim deeds were fake, then does that mean the current owners don't actually own the property? Yeah, if the quick claim deeds were fake, that means whoever she sold those homes to underneath those deeds, those fake deeds, they don't really own that property, right? But some people be knowing they buying fake shit. Okay, let's keep it real. And they be trying to, get away with getting stuff for cheap. Like you can go do some of this fake shit right here, and you can go buy a house for $2,000. People do shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Thinking they're gonna get away with it, and eventually, they may get it. They may get away with it for a minute, but eventually, because somebody run their mouth or some other shady shit or whatever, they just find out and they end up losing their home. So I don't know how people can even live comfortably like that. It's like going to steal a car, right? And you got it falsely. Good and damn well you can't be comfortable in that car because eventually they're gonna find out and then they're gonna start looking for it. And let me tell you something about the banks and all that. Just like even with cars, they don't never give up looking for you. My daughter actually does. One of my daughters actually does. Her position is the person that picks up your house, not your house, your car when you don't pay it. And she was telling me how they find you. All right, and they never give up. They never give up. And my sister is actually a realtor, plus she owns homes. Okay, and she was telling me about a lot of different things that people do. In regards to, illegally obtaining homes, even like regular people, they will, you know, use other things to get homes, like the CPN number. They will lie about their income. And, you can get in trouble for that. That's still kind of like, that is mortgage fraud still. They be doing all types of shit. Do you? Oh, really? All right. That's nice. That's nice, young Riz. But yeah, so they be doing all types of stuff, to get homes. People would go crazy to get a house, you know, which is weird. So now let me tell you about what you can do with the two types of mortgage schemes that they do, okay? And like I said, when I get any updates on this lady, Zina Thomas, I'll let you guys know. You can look her up if you want. You're going to see the same information I just went over, but you can actually read her whole, what do you call it, her charges. You can read that. And I forgot what site you go to read this. You can just type her name into Google, and I think it comes up. Because let's see here. I can't remember where I got this from. I don't know what the heck. Let me see. I can't read this. Let me see. I know one thing, you can type it in on Google and it'll come right up. You can just say criminal complaint for what's her name? What's her name? Zina Thomas. I think that's her name. Let's see. Yeah, Zina Thomas. And you'll see United States of America versus Zina Isabel Thomas, aka Zina Isabel Morgan Thomas. They love to use them alias. Be having 50,000 alias names, and then they so damn stupid they still cross them up together. You know what I'm saying? And people know it's all of them. That's stupid. I told you some of these criminals don't think. Damn. Okay, so here we go. Let's see. Here. You cannot cross things up when you're using fake shit. Let's see here. So they did say deed fraud is on the rise, and here's how to protect your home. Okay, let's see here. So they said, known as the deed fraud or home title theft, the scheme involves forging documents to record a phony transfer of property ownership. Criminals can then sell the home, take out a mortgage on it, or even rent it out to tenants to turn a profit. That's why anytime you rent a home, you need to check it to make sure the person you're renting from is the actual owner. Let's see here. So they did talk about Zina. Let's see how many years she can get if they say it. And where Zina, of course, stole more than 30 homes in and around the city by forging quit claims deeds transferring the properties to fake people and then selling them to unwitting third parties. And they love to sell shit to fake people, man. All right? We'll transfer stuff to fake people. Hold on, let me take this. Boy, it popped up on my screen looking like that. Okay, let's see. We are not going to go over her shit again. Let's go over to the next one. They on this article they say any type of home deed, including the more traditional warranty deeds, can be forged by smart criminals. These damn criminals be that damn smart. They should be using their smartness, their smart skills to do something more productive. Now they said 25 years ago it was not easy to forge your documents. Now every computer has the technology to create a believable forgery, and you can buy a fake notary stamp online. And why? So the technology has very quickly gotten ahead of the system we have in place to prevent this. This is crazy. Let's see. Hold on. They said the FBI 2023 Internet Crime Report tracked 9,521 complaints of cyber-related real estate and rental fraud last year, with losses totaling more than $145 million. This lawyer said he saw a elderly homeowner being evicted from her own house of 25 years with her equity wiped out. He said after crooks forged foreclosure documents. That's how they took her house. That's sad. See, they like to pick on people like old people too, like 60, 70, 80-year olds, you know, especially like 65, 70, because they know that some of these old people do not be really reading stuff, and they be looking at what you look like, and if you sound and you look convincing, you look sweet, you look smart, you look like you're legal, you look like you're innocent and all this other stuff, it's easier to encourage them to do things. It's easy to trick them into doing stuff because they gain their confidence and stuff in everything else. You know what I'm saying? Not confident. Confidence too, but they also they make these people trust them. This is sad. So let's see what else they're saying here. So they say this is how you can protect yourself against title theft. Okay, let's see here. So they said that a growing number of U.S. counties offer free services that allow residents to register their names with local officials who record deeds. If any documents are filed, including those names, the county alerts the residents or the resident in question. They also say there are also paid services that offer similar monitoring. Both both kinds of title monitoring can alert a homeowner only after a fraudulent title has been filed. They say it don't prevent the crime from happening in the first place, which is crazy. They said once a phony title is filed, the only way to resolve the issue is through a lawsuit to establish true ownership. And of course, you got to hire an attorney, one that handles real estate law. So they said the only true way to protect yourself against title theft is through a specific type of policy offered by any major insurer known as homeowners policy of title insurance. Now they said this is not to be confused with this is not to be confused with the other one named, what does it say? A similar name owner's policy of title insurance. Now, under cover risk, the policy should include language to the effect of someone else claims to have rights affecting your title because of forgery or, if they impersonate you. And that's according to a policy template provided by the American Land Title Association Trade Association. All title insurance companies, all the big ones, now offer it. All right. They said while traditional title insurance policies protect against fraud prior to the purchase of a property, the homeowner's policy adds protection for home title theft after you own the property. So you have to get the homeowner's policy. What did I say the name of that was? Let's see. You have to get, hold on, let me look and see, y'all. Hold on, where did I get that shit from? Hold on. You have to get, the homeowner's policy of title insurance. That is the only thing that can protect you. It's called the homeowner's policy of title insurance. That is the only thing that can protect you against somebody stealing your home, for forging your title or anything like that. And they say this is important because if you are a victim of title theft or a quit claim deed fraud or any kind of deed fraud, you just make a claim to your title insurance company and they handle it for you, and that's it. So if you get that insurance, homeowners policy, what did I say? This I got to go back to look at it again. If you get the homeowner's policy of title insurance, if somebody does a fraudulent thing on your title, hold on. They say you just make a claim to your title insurance company and they will handle all of the rest for you. That's it. They said while insurance also cannot prevent deed forgery in the first place, the right policy will eliminate expenses and hassles for the homeowner by putting everything on the insurance company to resolve the phony title claim in court. So let's see what else they said here. They don't have any update on her. Okay, hold on, wait a minute. So she is free, and that lady Zina Thomas is free on a $10,000 $10,000 unsecured bond, and she is set. She is, yeah, and is next her. They need to edit this. She is set to appear in court on May the 22nd, which is in a couple days. So then I'll get an update. Let me screenshot this so I can remember to do this because I'll forget. So she is out on bond, $10,000 bond, right? On an unsecured bond. And she has to go to court on May the 22nd. I bet she's scared as shit. So that homeowner's policy, let me make sure I get the right name. Homeowner's policy of title insurance is the insurance that they're telling you to get in order to, let them, take over everything if somebody does, try to take your home or they do forge your title or whatever the case is. You can just call them up and do a claim and they will handle the rest. I don't know how much that insurance costs, but I think it's worth it if you own your own home, because these people be doing some weird shit. You know what I'm saying? People can easily make up a fake person, just like with the new home. A person can easily go in, right, and pretend to be a company, right, or another person. They can go in, buy a house, write out a check, pay the bank that. If that check, make sure that because you can do everything on computer. Make that check look legitimate. It goes to the bank. The bank takes a couple of days for it to go through. The check will look so real that when the bank put it through the machine thing, it'll go right through and say it's legit. Okay, by the time the bank finds out that the check is bounced, the person who did the transaction could have already sold the house to the other person there that's working with them. You see what I'm saying? So they can acquire the house. All right. And then once the bank realizes that the check is bounced and they try to contact the other person, that person can disappear. All right. So when the bank try to go and get the property from the person who claimed they bought it legally, they're gonna have a hard time because that person is gonna claim that this other person sold them the house. Okay, so the bank is going to have to prove that this is not true, that the person did it illegally, um, and then the bank will try to take the house back from the person who just bought it. And sometimes people work together to do these type of schemes. So it's so many different types of schemes that people do to acquire property that they should never even have. You know what I'm saying? And so you definitely got to be on the safeguard, when you are buying property yourself, or if you have a home, or even when you're renting, because some of these people, you know, buy houses like I just said, and then they go rent it. Okay, so then they are rented to people, right? And you got a person living in the house thinking that everything is legit. So they paying this scam person all this money, and so once the bank find out that they forged everything and the check obviously didn't clear and things like that, and then the bank start going after the person who claimed they own it. All right. And then next thing you know, if you're renting the property from the person or an investor or whatever the case is, then you end up having to move as well. It's just crazy. That's why it's good to check out everything. Even when you're renting, you have to check out to make sure these people actually own the property and all this type of stuff. And certainly if you own your own home or you bought a home from somebody, you have to make sure you check out these people. Because I'm telling you, people becoming posing and they don't be who they say they are. You know what I'm saying? It's just so easy to do certain things, you know. And like I said, my sister is in real estate and she was telling me about, all the type of stuff that people be doing and things like that to acquire property. And the thing about it though, so many people are so um into having that lavish lifestyle and being rich and looking rich that some people would do anything to appear um, to be rich. You know what I'm saying? They would do anything to appear to be like that. And the thing about it is that when you live a lifestyle like this, I don't understand how they think that one day everything is just not going to come crashing down, because eventually it is. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand how they be living, like they do, without a care in the world, you know, um, and not thinking that one day somebody gonna be knocking on their door talking about open up, it's the FBI or some other weird shit. Who wants to live like that? For real. Who wants to live like that? Now, right now, this lady is out on bond or whatever the case is, but in a couple of days, the 22nd of May, she has to go to court. And when she go to court, she may be spending some time in prison. I don't even know how many years she can get for mortgage fraud. Let me see. If you have 5 counts, let me see. Let's see how many years you can get if you have 5 counts of mortgage fraud. And don't forget that's homeowners. What did I say? It was homeowners insurance policy. I think that's what I said is. Don't forget about that if you own a home. So you can try to protect yourself against somebody forging, your title or your deed or whatever the case is, trying to get your property. Okay, now, what did I just say I was looking for? I forgot what I was looking for. It's just that quick. Let's see how many years you can get. Let's see. Hold on. How many years can you get in the Fed for a mortgage fraud? 5 counts. Let's see. Here we go. We're finna look at it right now. Let's see. Okay, I don't want to download it. Just open it. You can find anything out on the internet, y'all. So if you can find out any information, you can pretty much make up fake shit on the internet. I don't know why some people don't know these things. Okay, let's see what do they say. There's a lot of people been in. Let me see. Damn, we have a lot. Let's see. I don't want to look at the fence. I want to know how many years you can get. Damn. They always be doing. Let's see. For a felony conviction, they may face up to 3 years in California state prison or a fine up to $10,000. So if they can face up to 3 years for one account, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, she may have up to 15 years, maybe, but she's not in California, in Detroit. Let's see. Let's see what they're saying here. See, anytime, let me tell y'all something. When y'all be filling out these applications, it says right here, hey, John K. Yeah, I came on. YouTube don't be doing my notifications or anything. But thank you so much for coming in. Y'all go check out John K and show him some love and support. Let's look at this right here. So listen, mortgage and real estate fraud happen when someone provides false information on a loan application for the purpose of obtaining a house or money or preventing foreclosure. So you got to be careful. So don't be listening to these people when they be telling you to use a CPN number to get a mortgage or any loans or anything, because if you get caught, you can really, do some time. You know what I'm saying? Especially with mortgage fraud and getting loans and shit from banks and stuff like that. You pretty much don't want to be dealing with those banks. You know what I'm saying? At all. So even if you put fraudulent stuff on the application, it's not a good thing. You see what I'm saying? It's already illegal. Let's see. For bank fraud alone, you can get a fine up to $1 million in a prison sentence up to 30 years. Now, with mail fraud, you can get a maximum prison sentence of up to 20 years. Now, they say if the scheme also involves a bank, the potential fine increases up to 100,000, I guess. Let's see. So mortgage fraud can be significant. You can get up to 30 years, actually. So they say here a conviction for federal mortgage fraud charges can result in a federal prison sentence of 30 years. Now, the state convictions can last a few years or more. And misdemeanor fraud convictions can bring jail sentence of up to a year. Wow, I'm just reading all this stuff. And mortgage fraud, y'all, when you lie on these damn application, it is a federal crime. They said lying on a mortgage application constitute mortgage fraud under federal law. So don't be putting that false shit on there. You are silly. Probably so. Let's see this. So FBI do handle mortgage fraud, y'all. They really do. Also, the Internal Revenue Service has a role in that. So you can also get a federal misdemeanor for anything underneath $1,000. And you can face up to 1 year in prison. But the fine can also go up to $100,000, okay? And if the total exceeds $1,000, it's a felony offense. Damn. So if your stupid ass out here, and I'm gonna say stupid because you're stupid, for real, for real. If you're out here obtaining homes and shit and you stole it, you know you going down if you get caught. So let me give a couple people a fair warning. If you know you are doing crimes, all right, don't fuck with other people. And certainly don't be telling other people what you do. All right, because those are sure sign ways to get yourself caught and wrapped up. All right, keep shit to yourself. People get caught because they talk too damn much. Always remember that. They be showing off, bragging, buying too much, doing too much. That's how they get caught. And being greedy. Instead of living life quietly and don't be greedy, they do something, they do the opposite. And then they be spending time running their damn mouth. If you know you are doing something illegal, especially like mortgage fraud type stuff, you should not even be talking about the shit. You shouldn't even be talking about it at all. You shouldn't even want to be dealing with no police. You shouldn't even be doing anything dealing with none of that shit. You shouldn't even be messing with people or anything. Because if one person reports anything to the FBI, don't think they don't investigate it. Because they will. Especially if you had a case before. I'm reading. The more that I read this, I'm like, people are stupid doing this. This right here says mortgage fraud is a serious offense and can lead to prosecution and even jail time. Under U.S. federal and state laws, mortgage fraud can result in up to 30 years in federal prison and up to $1 million in fines. Is that owning a home or having homes and money? Is that important to you guys? Where you're gonna risk your freedom to be rich or to live in a house that is not yours? That's crazy. Let's see. Also, don't run for president or you may be indicted or impeached. You so crazy. But you do got that right. Shit. For that matter, don't run for anything because of shit. They be like researching you and doing all types of shit. They said that New York has the top position for mortgage application fraud risk. Who most commonly commits mortgage fraud? Let's see. Mortgage brokers, real estate agents, property appraisers, and settlement agents, and attorneys and title examiners. Mm-mm-mm. If you lie, you make a false statement to the FBI, that is another federal crime and a felony. Stupid ass. Boy, when I look at this stuff, though, for real, I don't see how people be risking their freedom for certain things. I just don't. Especially mortgage fraud, y'all. I mean, that's just plain and stupid. This lady was absolutely dumb. I mean, she had how many years? A lot of years because she's 60. A lot of years, man. And then, like I said, she does not even look like she would be doing this type of stuff. Nice looking lady, got degrees or degree, smart. And she used all of her time to concoct this foolishness up. And now look where she's getting ready to go. She could get up to what? 30 years? She's already 60. So that means she'll be 90. Her life is over if she gets sentenced to federal prison. Damn. I see. I didn't even know this until I started reading this. Man. Let's see. Wait a minute. Hold up. How far can the IRS go back if they suspect fraud? 3 years. Okay, 3 years. So, but I still believe they can go back further if they truly have a reason to. I really do. The feds, let's see, what are the chances of winning a federal case? Only 25% get a credit in cases. And 99% of people who get convicted, who get charged by the government, they are ultimately convicted and sentenced. Stupid ass man. Some people go up against the feds, right, when they get convictions and be trying to get out of it, and play all types of mind games, pretending like they don't understand shit. And the judges see right through those type of people. You know what I'm saying? And they still end up getting their ass incarcerated for the exact sentence that they gave them. Period. Some of these people need to be in the feds, though. Let's keep it real. I mean, some people are innocently incarcerated, but some people actually deserve to be their ass there. So the FBI is the agency. So if you know anybody that's doing mortgage fraud, you want to tell, the FBI is the agency that handles most criminal mortgage fraud investigators. Okay, and you can report mortgage fraud by calling 202-324 so fucking stupid 3000. Let me just type this up here so y'all can know. If you know somebody that's committing mortgage fraud, okay, you can do this without anybody knowing. You don't have to tell Shades Tube. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Let me just tell y'all. If you know anybody who commit, let me see, to report, let's see, to report mortgage fraud, and this is not snitching either, okay? To report mortgage fraud, call 202-324-3000, okay? That's how you can report it, just in case you know somebody doing this shit. Because how is it fair that this fucking person or people can go out here and get a house by lying, right? It'd be all plush and shit, but you working hard every day, right? You working hard every day, busting your ass, working 12, 13, 14 damn hours a day, 8 hours a day or whatever, every single day of the week. You can't even get a mortgage. But yet some hood rat go out here and get a house, that you cannot get and live comfortably. So why would you not report if you knew somebody was doing mortgage fraud? Huh? Shit. So if you know somebody who is partaking in that, you can call 202-324-3000. All right. Or you can also go to their website at tips.fbi.gov. Now they said other federal agencies also investigate mortgage fraud, but the FBI is the best place to start. All right. So again, you can go to tips.fbi.gov, or you can call 202-324-3000. But I'm telling you, when you call that number, they got all this different the stuff you go through, but eventually they'll tell you to go to that site, especially if you don't want them to know who reported it or whatever the case. If you don't want the FBI to know, you can go ahead and report it online. But if you use your computer, though, they can still track down you as the person who made the report. And if you go use the library one, they can still track you down. So I don't know what to tell you on that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's crazy. Now let's see here. Well, these people don't go into everything. But anyway, we just learned a lot of stuff regarding the fraud shit, the deed fraud. All right. And again, get that homeowners policy, insurance policy that I told you guys about, and that will offer you somewhat it'll offer you a lot of protection against somebody getting your title and things like that. They said it won't stop it, but if you find out that somebody is doing that, then you go ahead and file a claim and they will handle it from there. You can also be checking the deeds office once a month, like somebody else said they do, just to make sure everything is straight. So there's many different things you can do. And don't be talking to weird asses promising you that they can do this and that. They can refinance your home. They can save your home. Get legit people if you are in foreclosure and things like that. if you're about to be in foreclosure, you're trying to stop your house from being closed on. You have to talk to legit people, and check them out and all of that. Just don't be so gullible. In other words, it doesn't matter about the age. Just don't be gullible. It's easy to find out information these days. You know what I'm saying? You can call up so many different agencies and things like that. They help you out because people will get, they will snatch your home right underneath you. All right. So you have to make sure that, you stay on top of everything. Yeah, they said mortgage fraud is on the rise. So definitely be watching out for that. All right. So let me go ahead and go over this next story real quick. It's 1:39 over here. And since I already took my shower, I got at least 20 more minutes. All right. All right. So let's go ahead and go over some breaking news. And again, once this lady, Zina, goes to court on the 22nd, I'm pretty sure it'll be all over the news and stuff. So I will let you guys know uh, everything regarding her. This is an updated picture of her too. Let me show y'all. She has long hair on this one. Wait, damn. That don't even look like the same woman, but it is. Women be looking so different um, when they put on makeup and when they take makeup off and when they put long weaves on and short hair. She they be looking different as ever. You know what I'm saying? Look like a whole total different lady, but it's the same lady. Goodness. Okay, let's do this now. So let me go ahead and tell you guys about this other story. Hold on, let me take this off here now. Huh. So this is breaking news real quick, y'all, okay? Now this is crazy as hell what this lady did, okay? So it says, hold on, it says, come on, slow ass computer. This lady, y'all, spent months bullying her daughter online, pretending to be a teenager. So let's see here. This lady cyber bullied her own daughter. And I guess she cyber bullied the teenager's boyfriend using a fake persona. Kendra Gail Likari spent more than a year harassing the two Michigan teenagers while also spending time helping their school and local authorities track down whoever was messing with them. The 43-year-old was sentenced to 19 months and 5 years in prison in April 2023 after pleading guilty to 2 counts of stalking a minor. Now, they did turn her story into a movie on Lifetime called Mommy Meanness. So in 2021, y'all, Lakari's teenage daughter started getting harassing, mean messages from someone claiming to be the same age as her. The girl's boyfriend was also targeted, with each of them getting messages via text and social media up to 12 times a day. The Mount Pleasant high schooler told her mother about the messages, and Lakari went to authorities herself to report it. She worked with the boyfriend's mother to try to track down the person who was doing this. The mom used a fake identity to bully her daughter and her daughter's boyfriend, but it was far more complex than a simple fake profile. Anyway, the school started investigating in December of 2021 when the girl and her mother went to report the messages. The district then called in local law enforcement a month later when they could not find the source of the bullying. However, a few months later, The FBI was called in after local computer crime resources were exhausted. It was found that Lakari was using a virtual private network to mask her location, but law enforcement investigators were getting suspicious in April 2022. She thought her ass was slick using that VPN. The FBI then managed to lock down the IP addresses used to send the messages and found they belonged to the mother. See, when y'all think y'all crazy butts can be found out by the FBI because you use a VPN, you are sadly mistaken. Now, at one point, Lakari had claimed it was one of the teens who was sending the messages. Anyway, Lakari was charged in December 2022. Investigators said there were several hundreds of messages with 349 pages of evidence submitted. The contents of the messages were kept private by prosecutors in the court, but they were described as disturbing and hateful. She did this all to her daughters. Some of the messages include that's according to the prosecutors, okay? Judge Mark Duthry told the court in April 2023, I can't imagine any parent saying such horrible things to her own daughter. Lakari's reasons for harassing her daughter online remain a mystery. When she was confronted by law enforcement, the mom made a full confession, and so the case did not go to a jury trial. Anyway, the county prosecutor, David Barbieri, said at the time that it appeared the mother wanted her daughter to need her. This is weird. They claim that this lady has cyber MUNCHAUSEN syndrome. In a sense that this seems to be the type of behavior where you're making somebody feel bad or need you in their life because of this behavior. Okay. The mom told the judge at her hearings, y'all, that she would take back what she had done if she could. Anyway, the 43-year-old mom is now serving her sentence at Michigan's Special Alternative Incarceration Women's Facility. And her earliest possible release date is November the 3rd, 2024. And that is crazy as hell. Why would you make up a whole fake identity to harass and bully your own daughter and her boyfriend? And how does she think she wasn't going to get caught? I guess when she did the VPN, she thought that the FBI could not trace her down. That is weird to me. I mean, who the fuck does this? Let me show you what this lady looks like. Hold on, wait. Oh my goodness. So, I guess she didn't think nothing could be done. She probably thought she wasn't going to get found out or anything. And then the thing about it is that she was stalking her minor daughter and her boyfriend. That don't even make no sense. I mean, I tell you, people do stupid shit to get themselves caught up. Let's see what some of these comments say. Tanika said, what a disgusting human being. How could you be emotionally and verbally abusive to your child like that? And then play devil's advocate, trying to be proactive to find out who did it. I hope this young lady can recover from this. Her mom sucks. I know it's crazy how she basically helped them, the school and everybody, you know, try to find out who was doing this when it was actually her. That's crazy. Damn, I hope they gave her a mental evaluation because it's very strange. You know what I'm saying? Why would you be playing a fake person just to harass and stalk and bully your own daughter and her boyfriend? For what purpose? That's very strange, very weird. Let's see. Somebody said, what a freaking psycho. Having a child is a big blessing. We're supposed to love and care for our children, not bring them down and traumatize them and terrorize them, pretending to be someone else and cyberbullying. Shame on her. I said the same thing. Somebody else said she's a freaking fruitcake. I said the same thing. Something ain't right upstairs. Why would you be, doing this weird shit? And you say it's a syndrome that could be responsible for this, but damn, why choose bullying her to make her, need her mom? You could have did other little things that don't call that's not illegal, you know what I'm saying? Or can hurt her mentally or anything or physically. That's weird. I mean, damn, who sits down and think of stuff like this, to actually go online to target your own daughter, to bully her and her boyfriend, to send her messages. And those messages was really, really awful. Who does this weird shit? Don't even make no sense. It's very strange. Lynn said, what a weirdo. Some people are just so sick. Why have a child just to screw them up? It's sickening. Let's see. Somebody say evil. Oh my God. Somebody said, who bullies their own kid? Such sick people in this world. Okay, Sandy said, what the hell? So this is going to be a movie, and I'm probably going to watch it because this is very strange. Let me go back to the other part of the article. Hold on, y'all. So let's see when the movie comes on. Hold on. Hold on, let's see. So hold on. So it's gonna come on. It's actually already came on. I need to watch this. It came on May the 11th on Lifetime. So if you didn't see it, I guess you guys can go check it out. Let's see here. I don't know what the name of it is going to be. Let's see. I mean, what is the name of it now? Let's see. What is the name of it, y'all? Real quick. Oh, Mommy Meanness. So it was on Lifetime. Okay, it's a Lifetime movie called Mommy Meanness. So check it out on there because this is crazy. I never heard of someone being a bully and a stalker to their own child. The boyfriend is one thing, but to your own child, and then you're grown as ever, and your child is just what she is. Who does this? This is very strange. So they did make a movie, and so you guys can go check it out if you want. I'll probably check it out if I can pull it up on one of these channels on my TV and stuff. But crazy ass story. All right. Let's see what else we got on this lady. I think that's about it on her. Yeah, that's about it on her. But I'm still curious to find out why. Excuse me, y'all. She thought that would be something good that she needs to do. This is very weird. So, y'all, in the comment section, if you listen to this in a replay, just tell me what you think about this mom who posed as another person to harass and stalk and bully her own daughter and her daughter's boyfriend. What do y'all think about that? Do y'all think that's weird or I don't know. I think it's weird, But basically, if you want to, you can just tell me if you what do you guys think about that? And what do you guys think about the first topic where we talked about the mortgage fraud and this lady Zina Thomas who basically did some mortgage fraud and deed fraud and things like that? What do you think about her? Do you think that stealing homes and things like that, do you think that's actually a crime? We know it is a crime, but some people think it's a lesser type of crime. Do you think that's the question? Do you think that that is a lesser type of crime and it's really not hurting anyone if you're stealing a house that is brand new and no one lives in it? It's, it's weird. All right. Other than that, y'all, we are getting ready to get out of here. I enjoyed the topics tonight. Again, if you want to find out anything else about mortgage fraud, you can just go online on Google and type it in, and it can just tell you about all different types of mortgage fraud and everything and define it. As far as Intrium owner, let me see again. I think that was Intrium owner, right? Let's see again if we can find that real quick before we get ready to get out of here. I got about like 5 more minutes. Hold on, let's see. Shit on my phone. Maybe later. Oh my god. Oh my minute, hold on. Oh no, I need to go to Google, right? Oh, let me go down to Google, y'all, because I'm on the wrong thing. Let's close all of these and go down to Google. Intrium. Let me do it like this. Define. Intrium owners, right? Let's see if we can get a better definition this time. Yeah, I just think it's another buyer until the true buyer comes in. That's what I think that means. Somebody you use for whatever purpose until the person who's going to come and do whatever comes in. Like if you buy a house or whatever case is, that person steps in as an owner. I'm thinking until they finish with the sale or whatever case is. I don't know. I think it's something similar to that. Because it says here, entry or meaning is a period of time between events. Mm-hmm. Okay. But I think it's something similar to that. Let's see what it said right here real quick. Okay, but I think it's something similar to that because they got so many different meanings here and everything. But I think it's similar to that. All right. So anyway, you guys can feel free to look it up and see what you obtain and can gather from that definition. It's pretty long, so but I think it's something similar to that. I may not be 100% right, but I think it's something similar to that. Um, hmm. Other than that, we are getting ready to get out of here, y'all. I was watching this movie on Tubi. What's the name of it? Trust Nobody. I watched part one, part two. That's where I stopped at. So I'm gonna put that on until I get ready to go to sleep tonight. I like that dude who played Biggie Smalls in that movie they did on Biggie. So yeah, he's in that. He's matter of fact, he's on a lot of Tubi movies and stuff. So I like the way he acts and stuff. So I've been checking out his the movies and stuff like that on Tubi. So I'm gonna finish watching that tonight. So if y'all want to see it, just go check out Nobody's Trust Nobody. They got part one, part two, and part three on Tubi. Check that out because I'm gonna watch the rest of that tonight, like I just said. Not all of it, but I'm just watch some of that and then I'll finish watch the rest of it tomorrow. All right, let's go ahead and do roll call because I'm getting tired now, y'all. As y'all can probably tell. Let's see, it's late. I want to thank Carl is here for coming by, showing support. I want to thank Young Riz for coming by, showing support. Tony Bands for coming by, showing support. Street Poet for coming by, showing support. Nightbot always doing his job. John K for coming by, showing support. Let's see what else. I think I got everybody. Let me make sure. Yeah, I think I did. I have to make sure. And that's it, y'all. If you want to report mortgage fraud, call 202-324-3000. And when you call that number, it will give you the website to this tipster, FBI tipster line, okay? All right, let's get ready to get out of here, y'all. So tomorrow, I don't know exactly what I'm going to talk about yet tomorrow, but I'm pretty sure by the time I do a live, which will be earlier than tonight, I will know what we are going to discuss tomorrow, okay? Other than that, y'all, don't forget to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed this content tonight. Also, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, and hit the bell notifications so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Check out my shorts, my other videos, and other lives. All right, guys? And thank you so much for tuning into Shades Tube, and I'll see you guys on tomorrow. And don't forget, if you want to show support to this channel, you can do that by doing the Cash App to $Shades Tube. All donations are used to make this channel better. All right? Y'all have a good night, and I'll see you guys later. Happy and blessed Tuesday. All right? Peace out, and good night to those of us who are going to bed. Let's go ahead and take all this stuff down, y'all. All right, y'all. Good night. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace out.